And welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by the Topoco Lodge. It is a great time to head to the mountain hideaway that is the Topoco Lodge. Days are warm, nights are cool, leaves are turning, and they've got activities from swimming to fishing to kayaking, paddleboarding, hiking, biking. They've got it all, and all of it's beside the rushing Chiowa River. It is a beautiful spot, the Topoco Lodge. Learn more at topoco.com and check them out on Facebook. You will be very impressed if you go look at them. It's a great place. It really is. All right, this is our wild card segment, which means each week it's going to be something a little bit different. Today it is outside the box, has to be done. I know people are doing it. I had this question yesterday thrown at me. Mike Leach was set to be Tennessee's coach after the Greg Schiano thing, after the Mike Gundy thing. They're going to get Leach, and it looks like it's a done deal. Philip Fulmer goes to Joe DiPietro, Tennessee's president at the time, and reportedly says, "Hey, Curry's doing what he did the last time. He's hiring a guy with a history. This guy got in trouble at Texas Tech." Suddenly, John Curry loses his job. Philip Fulmer gets that job. Philip Fulmer doesn't hire Mike Leach. He goes and gets Jeremy Pruitt. Leach arrives and his team throws for 620 yards yesterday, an SEC record. That's with a transfer quarterback, and he did it all. He installed that offense in a weird offseason. Beats LSU in Baton Rouge. Small fan crowd, of course, but still went on the road to LSU defending national champions. So the question, would you feel better about Tennessee's prospects moving forward with Mike Leach or with Jeremy Pruitt?
That's a tough one, but I think I'd have to go with Leach. I mean, he's got the track record. He's 140 and 90 overall. And to bring in a quarterback, and that's the other thing, is I think football is moving in this kind of the same way as the NBA, that offense is really more important than your defense side of it. And when you look at the quarterbacks he has in the NFL versus the ones that Jim Chaney has right now, I think he would almost take Leach's quarterbacks.
Gardner Minshew. Where are you going? I'll wait on Sterling. I know where he's going. Josh, Pruitt or Leach?
I worry about my prospects moving forward if I say Leach here instead of Jeremy Pruitt.
Yeah, we got to be honest on this show.
Yeah. Well, I will
follow Sterling's lead. Always be honest with your true thoughts.
Yeah, there you go. I will say Jeremy Pruitt because of the recruiting aspect. I still think that he has a better chance to get Tennessee to a recruiting level where Georgia, Alabama, Florida, LSU, those type programs are, because that's what Tennessee's going to have to consistently beat those programs. I actually think Leach is a perfect fit for Mississippi State. They're not going to have that talent. So they're going to have to be different, and that's going to work out, I think, in their favor. So I would say Jeremy Pruitt. I think it could have actually worked better than some maybe think in hindsight with Leach as well. But for this, I'll say Pruitt because of the recruiting side.
All right, Sterling?
Josh must have been reading my mind for a second there, because I was going to go say some of the things Josh said, but since he already said that, I would go to another version of what I want to say is don't forget the timing of that hiring. See, when all that was going down, and it's unfortunate the great power T, the mighty icon in SEC was being laughed at nationwide about how our athletic department was handling things because so many stories came out about what was going on. And then we had the blessing of having Coach Fulmer put the legitimate on it and stop all that immediately. And then don't forget, Coach Pruitt has been around national championships. So I'm going to say Coach Pruitt because he knows what a national championship feels like and knows what it takes to get to a national championship level. And that's what the power team needs to be, on a national level. And so I say Coach Pruitt, and I'm glad we have him.
I would go Pruitt as well. So you're on the island by yourself. If you look at Leach's history suggests he's going to top out at 8-9 wins a year, which at Tennessee will get you fired. At Mississippi State, you get lifetime contract. I think his offense will be exciting to watch. I think people will love the numbers. I think the fact that they can't run out of clock because all they do is throw. I think the fact that their defense is going to be winded an awful lot is going to come back to bite them. So if it's building a program, I think Pruitt's upside is higher than Leach's upside at Tennessee. But we shall see. It will be a very, very interesting comparison to be making over the next few years.
Yeah.
All right, very good. When we come back, which Vols deserve kudos, which ones deserve judos? We're going to do 3 up, 3 down next on the Sports Source.